No one's watching, so I'm just gonna move my light. Ooh, spooky effect. Um, so yeah, I'm the mainly digger. Uh, trying to think. I try to find the cave today. Could not find that. It was too thick. Um, yeah, it was. I was an all right day. I got one viewer. Who's watching? Who's watching? Um, yeah, the cave was it was so thick, so green and bushy in Pennsylvania right now. So Mike Wolf, what is up? Yeah, I tried to find the slave cave today. Couldn't find it. It's probably filled in. But I'm gonna look forward to more. Tomorrow, American Outdoors. Tomorrow I have to go up to Carlisle, Army Barracks for some military stuff. So I don't know. I got to think of something to do. It'll be interesting, or a video to do. Um, Carlisle's an interesting place. Carlisle Army Barracks is so old. There's so much history there. Um, but yeah, it's getting colder. Michael, where are you from? It's been like rainy, like non-stop rain. Tomorrow's supposed to get sunnier. Missouri. I've actually it's my stepmother's family's from Missouri. I don't know what part though, but they're from Missouri, so you probably know them or you probably don't. But yeah, it's been raining here. Uh, Pretty much same here. Like we had pretty much 3 days. The past 3 days have been all rain, all rain. Tomorrow's supposed to be sunny. The next couple of days, not sunny, but not rainy. That's what I'm looking for. Not rainy. Um, but yeah, hopefully I'll get out metal detecting tomorrow a little bit. 87 degrees. I mean, it's getting like that in Pennsylvania. 70 when it's not raining, like 70. I'm trying to think. Trying to think where my stepmother's family's from. Owensboro or not Owensboro? That's Kentucky. I don't know. I don't know where they're from. They're from Missouri. I went there once and stayed there for like a week. Nice place. Small, but it's yeah 75. It's about 75 here too. But it's like from what I hear, Missouri's like a little more humid than Pennsylvania. We detect Missouri. I'd like to go metal detecting in Missouri. It seems like there's a lot of stuff that went on, a lot of history, a lot of history that went on in Missouri, and I don't know a lot, especially like a lot of Native American history. It'd be pretty fun. No, I leave. I'm going back to Maine on June 1st. Yeah, I bet Missouri, especially like I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed I haven't found anything Civil War yet in Pennsylvania. I've been here for a year. No, like metal detecting, I haven't found anything related to the Civil War. Kind of disappointed. Not disappointed, but like it's my bucket list. Um but yeah, trying to think of different places I can go or different stuff I can do before I go to Maine that in Pennsylvania. Um Yeah, I went to I went to Pennsylvania. I went to Gettysburg this weekend. That was fun. Did a tour there, walked the Union line, and then that is the second most battle. Yeah. Um but yeah, Missouri would be fun. Um Trying to think like I've might do some magnet fishing. I definitely will do some magnet fishing. Um Metal detecting when it stops raining. as soon as it stops raining and the ground dries up a little bit, because like it soaks here, like especially at where I detect on the Kennedy Estates, the ground is so because it's there's two creeks. It's one creek, but it splits off. One side of the creek is a mill run, and the other fork of the creek is creek. But it's so the ground's so saturated. I have a friend who does model cars. Not like he likes the military stuff, the military tanks and stuff, and he builds them, and that's just cool. I never got into it, but I always like watching him build that stuff. I've never panned for gold, but I mean it's not huge in Maine, but if you ever go to Maine, there's it's a creek or a stream, the Swift River. Um, it's known for gold and panning gold and stuff like that. It's just you can't dredge the creek in Maine, creeks in Maine. But yeah, Maine has some gold, interesting gold stuff. It's just no one really talks about it. It's not really like it's not a hobby that people are into in Maine. Um, but yeah, there's I don't know, especially there's one. It's Swift River runs along uh, Route 2 in Maine, which is it goes through Dixfield, Mexico, Maine, and Rumford, and it I don't know. It's there's a gem spot or a gem like store somewhere in there, and then you go off. It's kind of a commercial thing. Like they'll take you on like a guided tour of to pan gold. I bet like it was someone's live stream. I forgot where it was or who where what stream it was on, but they were talking about states that people find gold in, and you can find gold everywhere, like all over it. And I never knew that. I never knew it at all. Um, I mean, I it's not like I like didn't know it. I just didn't like think about it, you know. But yeah, there's gold everywhere, and you just because you think most of the time that I mean, people have found all the gold that's going to be found, but it's still there. But yeah, I eventually I'll go panning for gold. I think it'd be fun. But yeah, and well, they never Arizona. They had some gold spots when I lived in Tucson, Arizona. Um, California never got up north, and that's where it's gold is big up. Obviously, the gold rush, but like it's big up north too in California. Never got up that far, but yeah, it's that's one of those things I'd love to do. Um, Tomorrow, yeah, probably. Like I said, I got to go to Carlisle, and I'll probably get some like a history vlog done or something like that. I'll figure something out. But definitely in the morning, I'm gonna wake up early and go to the Kennedy States and metal detect because I've been chosen like a good metal detecting session. I got some in today, but I couldn't like it wasn't like it like because they haven't hayed the area, so the hay's thick or whatever the leaves and plant life is thick over there. So yeah, I'll figure something out, do whatever. But yeah. Eventually I'm gonna get like actually go in the creek and metal detect. Hey, history man. Um, I was gonna do a vlog on, or not a vlog. I was gonna do a thing on Haitian mercenaries during the American Revolution, and it just like I couldn't spit out the history today. I just couldn't like it. It just wouldn't leave my mouth, or it like I just couldn't speak. I don't know. I just had a day. But in Carlisle, they have the Haitian barracks or the Haitian bunker, ammo bunker, something like that. During the Revolutionary War, they captured a whole bunch of Haitians after battles that they lost, and then they forced they you know put them in POW camps and made this barracks, and that's I'll probably gonna go view that when I go to Carlisle. But yeah, exciting news. Uh, yeah, it's my vacation. This is my time off. I got to work Friday, but then I'll have the rest of next week off. So hopefully I'll get more metal detecting in. That was like it always rains on my days off, and it's just like it's just annoying. It's just my luck. But yeah, history man, what have you been up to? The trying to think news. Like I really don't have any news. Like today was kind of a bust. Um, like I knew I wouldn't really find the cave, but I wanted to try anyway. Um, I might try again. I will try again before I leave because I have an idea where it is. I just like hopefully it's not filled in. Um, also want to check a spot. The before the John Brown's raid on Harper Ferry, he met in a quarry, and like that's where he kept his supplies in Chambersburg. Further raid is in the quarry, which is I just read it in some book, not a book, but like something online, and it tells you where the quarry is or what the quarry is behind, and it's in Chambersburg, and I want to check it out, but I don't know if it's been built over. I don't know where exactly it is. I have an idea. Beagles. I love beagles. I always had beagles growing up because my dad loved rabbit hunting, and I love rabbit hunting too. But like, we always had beagles. Beagles. What I learned about beagles growing up is amazing hunting dogs or rabbit dogs. But as soon as you bring them to the house, like as soon as you like house train them, their rabbit hunting ability just goes down. They just get lazy. I will watch the World War I series. I love like I don't know a whole bunch about World War I. Like I know the general knowledge about World War I, but I like World War I always interested me. Always. And plus I just finished the Pinky Binders. I probably said that wrong. Gangs on Netflix. Pinky Binder. I forgot the actual name of it. It is. Yeah, is he a long legged beagle or short legged beagle? Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that World War I series. Trying to think what other news or great details that I have in my life right now. Um, Nothing much. I don't know. Get like I said, I'm gearing up to head back to Maine. 10-hour drive. 10-hour drive through back up to Maine. Um, I'm just skipping New York this time. Like I went through the worst part of New York and New Jersey. Like it was like it the drive through New York only should took about maybe an hour, 30 minutes to an hour. But like I went through the worst part of New York. Um it reminded me of third world country. It really did. Backcountry diggers, what is up? I will definitely check that. I love spies. I love Washington spies too. Turn was a great spy flick, like Revolutionary War spy. Turn was awesome. Um, I didn't really like the ending that much. I mean, I kind of knew like it was heading that way anyway, but like I think they could have done better at the ending on the ending. Still liked it. Still great. Still a great show. Um yeah, I finished. I mean, I half of me is like, yeah, they could have made it better, but the other half is, well, that's kind of what happened. Um the also I don't like how they portray Benedict Arnold. Or like how they I don't know. Cause he like Benedict Arnold was a like before he turned became a traitor, he was an act like a patriot. Like he all the stuff he did, all the bravery, all of that. Um, it didn't really depict that at all. Scrapping quarter tanker. What is up? Um, yeah, we're talking about Turn the Spy series. I loved it. I don't like I have future plans, but if they turned out like today, like I don't know what's gonna happen. Today was kind of a bust for videos. I had fun going outside, but it just turned into a nature walk, really. Um, Pennsylvania just it's been raining for like 3 or 4 days on and off, so everything's wet. The ground is saturated. Um, Everything's green though. Everything's growing, which is always a good thing. But like the the brush is thick outside, so and like they don't like where I went today. They don't really clear it out that much. So there's a old tree stumps. It's an exercise. It is a workout to get to where I was going today. So I'll go back there, but like I'm going back. I'm going back with a machete. The forecast I read said it wasn't supposed to rain tomorrow, but it's Pennsylvania. If you don't like the weather, just wait 10 minutes. It'll change. Um, and Chambersburg is weird. The weather weird here is weird because there's a hill, or they call it a mountain, but there's a hill here. So like that affects the weather. It affects the cold. It affects the rain. It changes the weather around here. It's just weird. That's one ticks, man. I hate ticks. I've only I think I've been bit or had to pull one tick off so far out of my whole life that I've been outside going out in the woods, and that was in Massachusetts. And I was so paranoid. I thought I had Lyme disease because it turned to a bullseye, but like it wasn't Lyme's disease. I was just got paranoid. I went to the hospital and like, no, dude, you're fine. Don't worry about it. But like ticks are disgusting. Ticks are nasty. Burning Sands exploration. Yeah, she finally made it. Um, but yeah, ticks are disgusting. Just disgusting. I hate ticks. They make me so paranoid. Like every time I come in back from metal detecting or just being in the woods, even if I'm not in the woods, I had a friend who actually when I did the tour of the Masonic Temple, like we just did a little walk through Chambersburg that day. Like when he got home, he had a tick on him. But yeah, ticks are nasty. They give me the heebie-jeebies. And spiders don't really give me the heebie-jeebies, but in Pennsylvania, like they don't like they'll like if you're going through the woods and you're going down a path or trail, they'll make a web between two trees. So it's a huge web. They don't do that in Maine. I don't know. Or I've never noticed it, but like they do it here. So you like if you're going through the woods, you're going through cobwebs the whole time. And I've only seen that in Pennsylvania. Um, I don't know, it's just one of those weird things. Scrapper hoarder. Well, where are you from in Pennsylvania? You said you're 3 hours away. I had one of my. He was a coworker at Bath Ironworks in Maine who got Lyme's disease, and like it was over 20 years ago, and it's still affecting him like bad. Delaware, yeah. But yeah, it's also Chambersburg's like one thing I like about Chambersburg. It's right on the. I've mentioned it multiple times that it's right on the line between Maryland, like right next to Maryland, and it's like I don't know, it's just cool because I have a couple of medical appointments that I go to that are in Maryland, and so like crossing that like I hate taking highways, so I always take the back routes and some random towns, and I love that stuff. But like different like Civil War monuments everywhere, like every time or every town you go to or every little city, there's a Civil War monument, and it's I don't know, it's cool to me. South Carolina. I have never been. I've never been to the Carolinas. It's one place I haven't been through or been to. I might have been through like going back to Texas to Maine or whatever, but it might have been quick. Um, but yeah, it's the weather here's. I like it now because it's hot. Like at points, it's hot, but like it's not muggy yet. Like southern Pennsylvania gets muggy, way muggier than Maine. Maine gets muggy too, but there's always lakes or a stream or river that you can hop into or someone else's pool. But here, it's like it is muggy. It is a different type of muggy, but whatever. Um, Trying to think. So yeah, tomorrow going to Carlisle Army Barracks. The history there is just amazing. It was a British fort or a British post during the Revolutionary War, and then it's taken over, and it's been there since before the Revolutionary War, and it was burned. It was burned during the Civil War. Actually, like a day before Gettysburg, the Confederates were there through like 3 days before, like in Carlisle, 3 days before the war, the Gettysburg, and then where they just burnt it and destroyed stuff, and they're like they shot artillery at it and stuff like that. And some of the buildings still like you'll see them. Like I might do that tomorrow. Is go look at the older buildings. I know that one of the courthouses has a a cannon mark on it from when it was bombed. But yeah, cool history. I did not know Sweden had a colony in America. Where was it? I know that I just found this out and I should have known it. Is that Gettysburg was actually just a German immigrant town. Like before anything, it was like I said it in my video, but like I went to Gettysburg to check it out multiple times, but like I read it somewhere. It was just a tiny German like where immigrants went to farm, and then it became like after the battle it became Gettysburg. I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah. All right. I gotta go. I gotta go exercise. Um Mainly dig out. I'll get a couple of videos out tomorrow, hopefully. And I'll definitely do a live stream. So thank you all for watching. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you have, thank you. Mainly dig out.